This blows. I can't believe I have to do this.
Do what? Who are you and what are you doing at the school?
I'm a salesman, and as part of my punishment for getting into all kinds of trouble at work, my boss is making me sell candy to the kids at this school. He says I need to totally relearn the sales process and rediscover what makes a good salesman. He thinks me selling candy to kids is a good experiment to help me improve.
Well, I think it's going to get your ass arrested for looking like a creepy Chester the molester.
How about it, kid? Do you want to buy some tasty candy? Some of it even still has the wrapper on it.
What do I look like, a 6-year-old? Dude, I am fucking 8. The only candy I want is white powder nose candy. Do you have any drugs?
Did you say you want drugs?
Yeah, I want the hardcore shit. We got tired of Adderall and Ritalin. We moved on to the big stuff years ago.
Well, my boss certainly wants me to make a sale of some kind today. Do you have any money?
Of course, I am loaded. I'm running an empire up in this bitch. I am the big cheese, the kingpin, the godmother. So are you holding or just wasting my time?
I have my personal stash to get me through the day, to deal with my asshole boss and inept customers, but it's not technically for sale.
Well, then you aren't gonna be selling crap today. Because I don't need candy, I need drugs. Every student at this elementary school is hooked on narcotics, and they all need a fix. So if your supply can't meet our demand, get the fuck off my playground before I tell my teacher some stranger just touched me in my naughty place and asked me to get into his windowless van.
Okay, settle down, you little pig-tailed bastard. I'll hook you up. Let me see what I got available.
Be quick about it and try to be less obvious. I don't need to get busted again. You better not be a fed with the DEA or a local PD narc, because if you are, I will cut you deep. I carry a switchblade and I am surgical with that shit.
Jesus, relax, you uglier version of the Little House on the Prairie girl. I'm not a cop. I'm just a salesman. Look, do you want to buy my drugs or not?
Listen, dickhead, you better talk to me with respect or I'll cut your tongue out, spread some peanut butter on it, and feed it to my golden retriever. It will be his 6th one this week, and it's only Tuesday. Of course I'll buy all the drugs you got. Do you also sell things I can move?
Move where?
My god, you are totally ignorant of thug life, aren't you? Move as in move on the black market here at the school. Boosted electronics are easy to fence, and I reap a top dollar profit margin.
Well, now that you mention it, I got the inside track on some Dell laptops and Verizon cell phones I could get my hands on. All serial numbers have been removed, but don't ask where they come from. Let's just say they fell off the back of a truck.
Now you're talking my language. Maybe you have some big hairy cojones after all.
What do the kids here do with the electronics once they buy them from you?
Same as you grown-ups. We use the cell phones to text each other naked pictures and midnight booty calls, and the laptops to update our Facebook wall with tales of drunken debauchery and our sexual exploits.
Aren't you a little young to be doing that sort of thing?
Dude, wake up. Kids are maturing at a much faster rate these days. Take me for instance. I lost my virginity last year to a 3rd grader who used to be the kingpin. I had bet big money on a game of Foursquare and lost, but I had to cover my losses to avoid a broken pinky. I couldn't pay up, so I had to put out. One afternoon after playing down by the river, that same 3rd grader mysteriously went missing, if you catch my drift. Since then, I've taken over running this joint and business is booming. A few months ago I expanded my operation into prostitution. I have a stable of hoes who work around the clock. Some do it for the money, others because they are hooked on the needle. I have 2 of my finest bitches strolling the tetherball courts right now, soliciting the boys for their lunch money. A few bucks goes a long way when you're only 8 years old. The boys get what they want, the hoes get their cut, and mama here gets paid. It's a win-win all around.
That is some really fucked up shit.
I am Heidi Fleiss and Pablo Escobar all rolled into one, so get over it. Let's get back to business. Show me the merchandise before you get us both pinched by the recess teacher and thrown into detention.
Show me the money first. I don't want to risk one of your cronies hitting me in the kneecaps with a baseball bat and running off with the loot like in Goodfellas.
Smart move. You must have done business at this school before. Oh, that's the bell. I gotta go. I have to rehearse my part as the Virgin Mary in the school Christmas play. We'll have to finish this up another time.
Wait, we had a deal going here, and I was just about to close and make the sale.
Hold on a second, don't I know you from someplace? Aren't you Jennifer's dad? You are totally Jennifer's father. You drove our carpool all of last semester, remember? And you coached our soccer team the last 2 years in a row. And I was at your house all last weekend for Jennifer's slumber party.
Shitballs. I thought you looked kinda familiar.
I can't believe you just tried to sell drugs and stolen merchandise to your kid daughter's friend. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are one horrible person. Karma will get you. You'll probably end up in a fiery car crash where you'll burn to death. Then they'll cremate your body where you'll burn some more. Then end up in hell and burn some more.
Fuck.
By the way, Jennifer is one of my best hoes, a consistent top performer and earner. I was even going to give her a Starbucks gift card as a bonus for flipping so many tricks this month. She's over by the tetherball courts making her rounds if you want to say hi.
What the hell just happened here?